one shot on stage. What you got to play? Generic drops for days. Still the people rage. Am I not insane? Can you stop and explain why these drops are so lame? Is money buying you fame? I'm fucking on. I'm killing it with this song.
Born in the ghetto, young white boy, not a dollar bill, but a mama that'll work for it. Hard boy with the soft side, seen a little block of life on the south side. My views have changed from where I came from. When you seen a man die right under the same sun. I ain't a G, I ain't ride or die, but I will knock a motherfucker out if he tries. So eat off me, I'm running the crew. I ain't hard, but I'm willing to bet I'm harder than you. Some of the best people that I've met in life push weight and come home at night to kiss their wife. Yeah, ain't it funny how the world can go? Haters last year we had the front row to shows. I've seen time fly slowly. I've let people forget what they owe me. I ain't saying that I'm OG, but I bet you know me. I'm the dude people know closely. Mr. One, Obi Dun Kahobi. Pops on the mic, if this better just show me. Run along now, boy. Start thieving, it's season. 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 I ain't fucking around no more. This is my life. Fuck nice. I've already tried being polite. So I'ma grab a wick, grab a gun, grab a knife, and I'ma roll around and stick up everything in sight. Everybody throw your hands in the sky. If you're ready to rob, then I'm ready to ride. Everybody throw your hands in the sky. If you're ready to rob, then I'm ready to ride. Everybody throw your hands in the sky. If you're ready to rob, then I'm ready to ride. Everybody throw your hands in the sky. If you're ready to rob, then I'm ready to ride. My whole life is quite right here. If I don't blow, I know I'll be nice right here. But what eats me alive to see these MC flies suck dick and get a piece of the pie. Like I got envy for one reason, for me to show these MCs it's the season. When you dap me up, I see nothing but fear. Like every MC, I've leapfrogged my whole career. So it's young pop with a rifle and a notebook. Cold crook, stick 'em up. I got them so shook. They need a rapper that's different from them all. I think it's time I come around and answer their call. Run along now, boy. Start thieving, it's season. 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 Keep my eyes open, I was born to wake up. It's a new day like a morning shaker. Good morning, sunshine. People blind to the fact of more than one side. People try so hard to understand me. I'd like to tell them, bitch, please don't. Cause I'm a different man every single day. And I will say all the stuff that they probably want. I've made up my mind, I'm ready to break laws. I'm ready to sacrifice, ready to take off. I'm ready to blow away anybody trying to get between me and mine. You feel me? Run along now, boy. Stick 'em up, stick 'em up. Start thieving, stick 'em up, stick 'em up. Run along now, boy. Stick 'em up, stick 'em up. Start thieving, stick 'em up, stick 'em up. Run along now, boy. Stick 'em up, stick 'em up. Start thieving, stick 'em up, stick 'em up. Run along now, boy. Stick 'em up, stick 'em up. Start thieving, stick 'em up, stick 'em up.
All right. Sorry, I got to get this all straightened out here. All right. I want to give everybody a preempt of kind of the protocol that's going to go on in the chat. Today, we're going to be talking to Dylan and On the Fence, Dylan Fowler and On the Fence. And we're not going to be bringing up anybody's family inside of the chat because I'm just going to have to time people out or block them. So let's just keep that out of the chat, and then we could be fucking copacetic. Things can move on. If you guys have questions, put them in the chat. We'll decide if we get to them. But let's see here. Drop this banner off, and we'll get these guests up here. Am I still lagging? No, I'm good. Just had to close that YouTube tab. That was the problem. All right. First, we got Mr. Dylan Fowler. Hold on. Let me set this up here. More of a side to side here. And then we have On the Fence as well. You guys up here next to each other. And then I'm just going to be playing moderator here. But
I just want to say hi, Curb Games. It's really nice to see you, by the way. I did send the link to a few people that I love and care for, and they said they might stop by. Hi, Gonzo.
Yeah, thanks, Kirst, for being here. Daily Dose, Gonzo, Ace, Bearded, Robbie, Kurt, appreciate everybody being here. Oh, little me showed up. Good to see you.
I just want to preface to the chat and to Dylan, I just want to say I apologize, Dylan, in advance for, like the miscommunication that happened that first time that we talked. I really don't know anything about you. I just wanted to ask you some questions, and I know that from your past history and stuff like that people have not been very like mindful, of you. So just coming from a place of like literally I don't know anything about you. I just want to get to know you, and like
I was gonna say I actually watched back that interview recently, and I read one of your chats. One of your chats said you were trying to understand why everybody was acting like children in the chat.
Yeah.
And you just didn't understand what was going on. So
literally,
I was like,
no
it
idea.
made a lot of sense at the time.
Yeah. So but then also to the chat, like I understand that you guys like have some beef with Dylan, but you also have to think about it from my own perspective. Like I'm one of those people that like I understand that people have history and a past and everything like that, but I wasn't around for that past. I don't know. I have no like evidence myself. I haven't witnessed anything myself. It's really important to me that I give everyone grace until I see evidence myself. So I appreciate you guys for coming in, and please, like, if you have questions, post them in the chat, because like those help me understand Dylan better, and like I just want to know who he is, like, because I've heard his name a million times. I just want to know. So like thank you, Dylan, for like taking that time to like even try to talk to me at all.
No problem.
So you want to do a little introduction to yourself, Dylan, and then maybe she can maybe Fence can jump into some questions if she has any questions. Maybe tell us a little bit about yourself that she wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm not going to go too much into details because I'm not going to give you guys what you want, that content. That's right. You see, you grow, you learn that, the childish games and the I'm going to sit there and I'm going to make video after video after video and call me a LOL cow. Like, that bothers me. It really doesn't. You all see I was sitting there smacking myself with a belt. I'll be real. But I was whacked out of my head. I don't know why y'all still think that, it's cool to just go around to other people and keep telling other people stuff. And for the people that listen and don't do what this young lady is doing right here and coming up and getting to know me before they open their mouths, like a lot of you do, you just jump on the bandwagon. Let me be the follower. Let me be the dick rider. Let me do all that, right? That is what I'm talking about. And I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm up to here with it. Okay? What happened to Payday, that whole situation was almost 5 fucking years ago. The kid's a grown up now. He's an adult now. But there were some other things that people try to say that was, I'm not telling the truth and I'm not doing this. Straightforward. The kid, we didn't get along. Some things were said. I threatened him. He's a 14-year-old kid. But I'm going to be real. There's a lot of 14-year-old kids on this internet, like this DJ Cleveland. He's another one who can't keep my name out of his mouth. Bro, if you want to get to know me, come on my chat and say, hey, I want to get to know you. You're not going to get to know me in a nice way if you're just going to disrespect me, because I'm going to disrespect you back. And then I'm going to call one of you out to a redneck brawl. You understand? But it's going to be somebody in my weight division. I am 148. You can say whatever you want. It's weight on the scale. I am gaining weight. I am staying healthy. And I'm ready for whatever comes. So if one of yins out there really want to fucking throw hands and really want to get in a redneck brawl with me, and you weigh around that 140 mark, well, we can get in there and I can show you what a taste of Dylan is about. I could show you what all my anger and all my animosity could be put to. You understand? And the rest of what I do in my life is nobody's business. Where I go to counseling, am I doing this correctly? Am I doing that correctly? It's none of y'all's business what the fuck I do. Serious.
Dylan, before you
just go around and, you know, I'm just making it clear because I'm letting them know. I don't care. You got a bunch of content. But remember, when you use this content, to put it out the way it is. Not cut and not, you know, my voice switched or my voice sped up and you call me a meth head and, you say I have an HIV. You know, that's bullshit. And I'm going to give Jacob Waters the permission to show on the fence the real results.
Well, I did see those results.
I wanted to say something before you jumped into that. Before you came on, Rocco, I was actually telling Fence, one of the last lives I saw you did, you were apologizing to her for calling her out. You said you were being a little aggressive and you just wanted to apologize, and you were nice about it. And I just wanted to make sure she knew that you also weren't coming in to attack her.
Oh, no, I'm not coming in to attack her, but there are a bunch of people in this chat that seem to cannot get me out of their head. Like, you know, you guys don't realize I go on a live now. I do my live for like 30, 40 minutes. Once you guys start coming in and you're saying horrible stuff, don't you notice I hit the off button? Don't you notice I just hit the off button? And, you know, I go smoke a fat J and I enjoy my day. One J keeps the fucking doctor away. You know, one a day. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no, little me. I did see one of his last lives. He did make an apology to Fence. It's about 10 minutes into one of his last lives. I don't remember what day it was.
I do want to mention that I have seen those results of the HIV test just from the last live, and I saw they were negative. So I think there's one thing behind like taking real incidences that happened, and then it's a whole other thing to see evidence of stuff and then continue to kind of falsify that information. So let's be sure that we're clearing this up now. We've all seen it. You all can check out Jacob's previous live with Dylan. But you don't.
Oh, they're fake, little me. Little me, look, man, you're not in my weight class, okay? I already know your weight. I was given the weight. You're in the 220-pound area. I'm not in that weight class. So if you want to send one of Yin's little minions, you know, to a redneck brawl, we can go in there. But I'm not going to promise you that it's going to be that I'm going to go in there with good intentions. I'm just telling you that right now because I'm getting fed up with Yins. And if one of y'all show up at my house or you send somebody to my house, just tell them before they get here to get right with Jesus Christ. Because they're going to definitely be meeting him. I will tell you that right now. And I say that because no damn cops, they don't do nothing. I've reported this stuff to the cops, being harassed, being put on fucking Grinder, you know, GP and her sorry ass self too. She's another one, a two-facer. oh yeah, you know, she gets up there and starts wailing on Little Me. And Little Me, you don't do nothing really about that much, man. You just let them slide. Now, I mean, you know, I'm getting tired of this shit, man. I'm getting tired of this shit.
I wanted to ask about a couple things in the chat. Also, do they do a blood test for the redneck brawl in order to fight?
I believe you have to go through several tests. Yeah.
And Smith, let's be honest with ourselves here, dude. You could not.
I don't like that dude. I will not. Hey, look, man. Look.
No, I'm just saying.
Look.
He said he could
He's gonna go on about my children. He's gonna bring my babies up. Keep my babies out of y'all's mouth, because I'm telling you right now. You call CPS again, they already know the deal, because I've showed the messages. You can say whatever you want. I'm not a Daryl Hinkle. No disrespect. Shout out high testosterone. He's going to knock that dude the fuck out. That's why Denver Baker walked on up out of that brawl, because he knew he was going to get his head knocked the fuck off. And I'm telling you right now, y'all, right now, I'm not playing no more. I'm not who I used to be. I have been in therapy. I've said this over and over and over again, like a damn broken record. And all you got to say, Truth or Carl or whatever, you know, crazy ass Carl who likes to play with nipples and look at men on a screen. I mean, come on, bro. Why don't we talk about the stuff that some of y'all have done? Why don't we talk about that? Dressing like a girl and doing that on a camera. Obsessing over a grown man.
Yeah, I did see that that video from Crazy Carl. That was a wild video. He put a wig on and he looked like someone.
He's sick in the head. He's mentally ill. He's mentally ill, man.
He had Dylan on a big. He had Dylan on a big screen and was like kissing the big screen.
Oh my god!
Weird. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty weird.
That's such a compliment. Oh my god! I wish someone would put me on the big screen and kiss me. Fuck.
No, it's not. It's not a compliment. It's not when you know. This is the problem I've learned, right? And my therapist taught me. She says you got to have an edge. She says when certain people come up to you and start talking about you, talk back. Don't let them have it.
And Daily Dose, that is Carl. The Truth isn't Carl, but Smith 16409 is definitely Carl. That's why the Truth said Carl can be funny.
Carl's hilarious. I don't really care. Carl's a immature grown up. That's what he is, like, for real. You all just think it's fun. I know you're having fun making content right now. It don't matter. And who's that? I don't know who you're talking about, honestly.
So
I don't know who you're talking about.
Do you have any questions that you had?
Okay, so what is this about boxing? Is that Granny?
Oh yeah, that was just look, at that point I was like I was off in like Never Land, okay? But if you sit there and say that you're not a bad person, you're literally sinning. You're sinning in my book, because we all do horrible shit. We're all horrible in one way or another. We all are. I'm just stating the obvious because of all this stuff that people say about me. The same stuff that they're saying is reflecting in the mirror right back at them. You understand? You gotta exactly. That's why I can handle it now. That's why I don't care now. You know,
like
you know, everybody knows now who you guys are. You know, almost had my mom try to probably commit.
I have to admit, we had a lot of fun though during setting up the fight for Granny and Rocco.
That was fun.
Granny said, what did he say? He goes, I just need you to pay for my trip and a case of beer. He goes, I'll give Rocco all the money.
Aw,
and
yay,
then
that's
Boss
cute.
Man, but then Boss Man tried to steal all the pay-per-views. He didn't want to
Boss
fucking
Man.
yeah, Boss Man was trying to steal all the pay-per-views. Boss Man's a horrible
It would have
promoter.
been good.
Can't be a promoter anymore.
Boss
It
Man,
definitely
you
would have
shit.
been. I mean,
Well, like,
yeah,
I
it was
totally
doing.
get that, like, everything, like, everyone's sitting type deal. I totally understand that. Like, I was 16 years old and being a hoe, dude. Like, I went through my hoe phase real goddamn early, dude. And I that was me sitting all over the place, man. Like, and I know that, like, I'm not totally the same as I used to be, but I still have negative thoughts going on. Like, I have this one coworker at work, dude.
Oof.
He's some fucking he's like one of those people that wear fake tails attached to his belt and stuff like that. And so I can't stand that shit. I'm like, you're not like an animal, you're not like whatever. You're like, there's literally no way. So I literally like, I have to pretend to be nice to him at work because my manager came up to me and was like, oh, some people don't feel comfortable with you at work. You're giving them the silent treatment. And I'm like, am I meant to be like jibber jabbing all over the place with this guy that I actively do not like? Like, why do I interact with people that I don't like? That makes no sense. Why am I bringing that negativity, forcing that negativity onto myself? Like, that makes no sense to me. So, but now I have to be really nice to him, but it's hella fake, dude. Like, I am not being fucking real, man. Like,
Honestly, I feel like it's better to be, if you don't get along with someone, just fake it. Fake it.
Yeah. You have
because
to.
it caused less issues. You know what I mean? Because I've noticed as time went on, I've seen the internet, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said before, Daryl Hinkle is fucking hilarious. He's really hilarious.
Who is that? Sorry, Daryl Hinkle?
Daryl Hinkle. He's being blamed for all kinds of stuff, and he gets on the camera, and he's hilarious though. But
I'll have to check it out.
I mean, no, he's been accused of some hardcore stuff, and he's tired of it too.
Boss Man said in the chat he was putting up 10K for the fight. He said he deserved the pay-per-view money.
No, not when it comes to fighters. No.
I'm saying the organizers trying to steal money from fighters.
That's like an Oscar move. Oscar would pull something like that.
Yeah, that's some De La Hoya shit. Some Don King shit.
And he's not letting Garcia really fight. Like, he's said, I can't remember who Garcia was supposed to fight, but he told Conor Ben he would sign the contract, and that never happened. Oscar said it won't happen.
Gonzo, this show does not need GP and her Alpha King.
Please,
no. He's a clown, man. I tried to help.
This is my time with Dylan, okay? Please. GP can go have
exclusive.
No. She'll never. And that's another thing. When you hear this, GP, I just want you to. I'm going to say this nicely. Even though I really would like to, put you on blast for coming on my show the next day, waking up, claiming that you're Montauk. Girl, you are not Montauk.
I actually want to know about that.
Fuck up and stop telling people that you're a part of Montauk. And as soon as I said Battery 216, you knew exactly where that was. I've showed Jacob Waters videos, pictures. I even hung out with an actual survivor that's a proven survivor. He's been on many shows.
No. Come on, you can't fucking tell me that you wouldn't fucking want to see my pussy, bitch. Fuck off.
Michael Moody in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, the Montauk thing, she's not Montauk. She's a grifter. The last time I was on with GP, we hadn't had that whole truth shocker. She took that and started using that. The same thing happened with the Lions Den. Almost. But I'm working on.
I was talking to Vince about this a little bit, and she was curious to what Montauk was. I didn't really go into it with her. I didn't know if you wanted to explain to her.
I mean,
what
well,
Montauk was.
It's deep stuff, because the problem we have in that community, which is the SSP, the secret space, program. I call it the super schizophrenic program, because in that area, if you threaten somebody, they go around and tell several other people. But meanwhile, now you're programmed, right? We're all supposed to be programmed. And by the way, that stuff that James Ring said about me running a cult, let me tell you something. James Ring was a fucking meth head. Okay, for real. And I had proof of him being a meth head. All right? He was skinnier than fucking hell when he was on that interview. And people have stolen my story and have used my story. And I don't even really do Montauk interviews anymore. I won't touch it. I don't have to explain myself. I know what happened to me. It's for the world to eventually find out.
And sometimes the world just ain't ready for that shit, Like
they need to start getting ready.
I didn't mean to pull that one up. I meant to pull this one up. Ken Shamrock owns the Lions Den. That's true. He did have a fight group called the Lions Den.
I don't know who Ken Shamrock is.
He used to be in the WWF, and then he was also in some of the original UFCs. His half brother Frank Shamrock also competed in the UFC. Both mixed martial artists.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question. I have heard from other people that at one point you mentioned something about being Diddy's pet.
We're not going to discuss that, because I'm going to explain this to you in a way that a bunch of these real low cows, and I said it. So little me, you can moo all you want, because you're nothing but a hater. That's all you are. So I'll explain it to you in a text.
Please.
Meaning, okay, when you start to hang out with other people that have been through similar stuff to you, sometimes the trauma can cause a person to believe in something really actually fucking happened to them, which I've been trying to explain, but these haters, he's lying, he stole this one's story. I had a man contact me and say, Courtney Burgess, okay, well-known name, contact me and say, and I had the recording. I had it until I just up and deleted everything. I got tired of it. I got threat letters by his lawyers to stop talking about it. And whoever else gets themselves in trouble or gets pulled into a courtroom, and I'm gonna be real, it looks like Diddy might be getting out any day right now.
Ooh. That's
because
scary.
There were a lot of lies. And like I said, this is what happens. When something that tragic happens, it can trigger, because when I was a child, something happened to me.
Yeah.
Similar. You understand? So it can trigger you into believing another story, because you start talking with that victim, and then victims start hanging out with one another, and they come up with a made up, you know what I mean?
I understand exactly what you're saying. Like I work in the mental health field.
I had a question I wanted to field in the chat. Sorry, I'll let you jump back in. Daily Dose says, "Did you know 11 from Stranger Things? Isn't that based around Montauk? About Montauk?
I mean, yes, it is. I don't personally know 11. There are several people that are out there saying that they're the real 11. So I don't. That whole thing is another. It's SSP and all these people. Whenever they commit, some of it is mental health, because that stuff will break you down.
Yeah.
That stuff will put you in a bad place, a dark place, a really dark place.
I'm actually going to university to study mental health, so that I can be directly helping people in my community who are suffering from mental health issues and everything. It's actually
That's cool.
there are so many people out there who are struggling with their mental health, and the stigma and the judgment and everything that comes from people in their communities towards these people who are suffering. A lot of the times people are experiencing trauma in which that totally changes their brain chemistry. Something happens to you as a child, you may not even know that was traumatic until you've learned about your history and your past and everything, and received information and knowledge, and that shit affects people. So what you're saying is completely true. With this Diddy incident, you absolutely could have experienced trauma in your youth, and that could have affected things and absolutely made you feel like things were happening. That is real. People can't see that. They can't see inside your brain. They so it's that makes sense.
It didn't help, talking with the other, females that were, one was really a real victim. But I admitted, take it what you want, call me a liar, but I had no business trying. That's the problem sometimes on the internet. You want to be friends. No.
Lil, you're saying nothing happened to him as a kid. It's all fake. I understand.
No, you don't know what you're talking about, man. You love to run that mouth of yours, bro. I'm surprised you ain't get your head split to the white meat yet by somebody in your state, you were there. Man. The way you talk on the internet, you are Mr. Tough Guy. I'm surprised nobody slid up behind you yet and cracked you, man. I'm serious, man. I'm serious, and I'm surprised your ass has not been sued yet for all the harassment you've done. Your people calling my fucking kid's mom and saying, keep that psycho away from his children. How sick are you fucking imbeciles? You fucking incest. Don't go there with me, because I'm not who I used to be, and I could be real slick with my tongue, and I could be real hateful, and I could break your own mental health. And you might not admit it here, but as soon as this camera goes off, I go about my lovely-dovey night, and I go to sleep. And I don't worry about none of you motherfuckers. I'm just going to tell you that right now. So you're wasting your time. Thank you for the free rent in your heads. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So,
hey, I just want to jump in. 1 second. Truth, I won't time you out, but yeah, like I said, I don't want any family stuff brought up.
Yeah, that's really important.
It's the only rule I laid out.
It's the same rule for me too.
I didn't get abused in the foster care system. I was never almost trafficked into foster. Now my mom knows all this stuff. And it's really sad. We're getting close to Mother's Day, and I don't even want to talk to my mother because I want to vomit because of how she got on the internet and believed a bunch of true low cows, really true low cows. Because, I mean, you hurt people in a mental way, And you know what? When that person decides, you know what? I don't care no more. And you can call whoever you want, send whoever you want, because I'm telling you right now, I am not who I used to be. I am not who I used to be. I'm waiting for that.
India, we've already established that was a mental health crisis. He didn't party with Diddy. That's what we've come to understand. So
yeah. So please, because his lawyers, they've sent out texts, or not text, but emails to people. You know, and I backed off. You know, when I got an email.
You got an email from Diddy's lawyers?
Basically, I got threatened by somebody, you know, through, I'm not going to go into full details, but I got threatened about it. So, and Courtney Burgess was doing a lot of lying too. And I know you know who that is, Courtney. He's the one that he said he knew all that information.
I heard a little bit when he came and talked to you one time. But besides that, that was on a live with I think with Misha. I think, did Courtney show up on that? I don't know.
I don't know if he showed up on that one. I don't know. I don't remember, honestly. That's what I mean. Like, I've gotten away from that because it will really, your mind can just take you into, when you're hanging and talking with people like that, it's like you get connected and it's every day, and becomes very unhealthy.
I've seen that name before. Bambi.
What up, Bambi?
Do you, so I've also occasionally heard someone said, ask him about the Christie interview. I don't know what that is. Who is Christie?
All right, Christy Campbell, I'm going to let the, cat out the bag on you right now, girl. Because you're not going to be going around and telling other people that I tried to sexually talk towards you and all this other, bullshit that you're putting out there. Let's be truthful about the first night you met me. You got on the phone with me and you constantly want to talk about torture and what people did in these programs and so on and so forth. So don't try to play the fucking victim. I'm tired of people out there that get themselves involved like JC. Oh, he's picking on me. Oh, he's picking. The fuck out of here. And then I'm made to look like the person who's the bad guy. But meanwhile, I open my platform and I try to give people chances. But y'all don't know. You don't deserve it. None of you deserve it.
Except for me, because I'm nice about it. Yay.
I respect you. We want to know what's going on. But these people, I've been waiting for this. I don't think they realized this was coming. I don't think they did. I don't think they did. And this DJ Cleveland guy, I mean, he's just a creep. So, I mean, So
I did an interview with Christy. I did an interview with Christy on my channel. Rocco didn't really tell you much about Christy, but if you ever wanted to check it out, Christy did an interview on my channel as well.
Oh, I love that.
I still don't approve of her.
Why? What's your thing with Christy?
What I'm being accused of, she likes to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about that.
I didn't know. I didn't know she was accusing you of something. That's why I was asking. I was just curious.
Sex kittens. AKA sex kittens, right?
Yeah, apparently that was her role.
Exactly. But the first night she got on the telephone with me to talk, all that crazy stuff she was bringing up, and look, man, I've had several people say they remember me from Montauk. I've had people put my name in books. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it.
Speaking of books, I don't know if Fence heard about your book. Didn't you do a couple?
Me and it was credit to Steve. Credit to Steve, because I was just like a co-author. I was explaining certain things. But you know, I do believe in alternate realities. Call me crazy. I mean,
I would not.
I believe it too. You know, and in that Peter the Insider, I mean, I'm according to a man who he does not show his face. He's a part of a series.
We should talk about Peter the Insider as well, but tell Fence a little bit about your books, like where they are, please. What they're about.
I mean, you can find it on Amazon. Montauk Memoirs, The Final Mission. However, I am going to tell you, it's a bit R-rated.
Okay.
You know, I'm surprised that I don't know if it's in that type of section, but I'm surprised because, you know, part of that programming, part of that stuff, you know, a lot of people don't understand, you know, and this is why I have a hard time talking about it now. Before I would just go off with it because I believed that I was unraveling. I was just completely unraveling. Like the programming was unraveling. So I was just going off and saying and talking. But now that I have control and I understand, you know, what happened. There's nothing I could change but from here on out going forward.
Yeah.
You know, and the community can be a bit toxic. It definitely can. And it can cause a lot of infighting between one another. And then, unfortunately, sometimes there's witchcraft that people cast out. You know, there's spiritual rituals that people do on people.
That is real.
It gets really real. You know, and you know, that's why I never really think that hypnosis is a real answer. I have done it, and it did bring me to that underground. And that's all I'm going to say. But
we all know Giggle Pickles is not Montauk.
No, for sure not. I don't even know. This is what I mean. It's like,
well, I think it's a little frustrating that, you know, you keep answering questions and then people keep asking the same question, just like worded differently. I'm like, did you not hear him the first time?
What's the question?
Oh, just the Giggle Pickles and Montauk thing. Like that was asked earlier. We already addressed it.
Well, I'm going to make sure Mr. The Insider, which, by the way, he's not just somebody you could type in, he's going to talk. I can tell you that right now. He's the real deal. Because I had some pretty interesting experiences after meeting with The Insider. A lot of what he said was about to started and had to do with our country and, you know, and how things were going to start to come to light. And they are.
Okay.
What up, Billy Sellers? Good to see you, sir.
Actually, I was hi, Billy. Okay, so I heard something about a protein sponsor. Do you have a protein sponsor? I like protein.
No, I don't have a protein sponsor. That's what I mean. This is like somebody like you I don't mind talking to because I'm going to be real with you. I'm gonna be real right here. Hey
Please,
guys,
yeah.
hey guys, look, I know you do a bunch of video content on me. I know you got the Fowler files. I know you got the Fowler verse, just like there's a Hinkle verse.
Oh,
But at least in the Hinkle verse, the gentleman who runs the Hinkle verse tries to help people for real. And he doesn't come out and call people LOL cows straight like that. He's got a little bit more class. Because he said that's what needs to be done. That's what the change in this, you understand? It needs to be done.
sponsor me.
You want,
Ricky.
I mean, Daryl Hinkle could basically be like on TV, serious. He's got a very, 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 like, his personality is, he's funny. I mean, now, do I agree with everything he says? No. I definitely don't. I think sometimes it's a little excessive, but he gets pushed to a point, just like myself, where you just don't care. And then you hit the off button. There's no hate here. I don't know why you guys take edge or
I'm not
hate.
feeling that either.
No, you don't like it because I am no longer tolerating your shit. I don't follow the Fowler files. I have my mentions off. You know what I mean? So, and every time you comment, I don't say much. I don't say anything.
I don't like Alani, but Ghost is fire, and I do Ghost in C4, but C4 has what's it called? That stuff they use for flushing. I can't remember
C4 is what I want to work on getting again.
But that stuff makes me itchy if I drink too much of it.
Yeah, C4 you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Alani and Ghost are trash. Trash.
No, Ghost isn't trash. I got some of the best flavors. They got Welch's grape juice flavored Ghost.
Okay,
It's sugar free.
Man,
it's so good. Welch's grape juice and cranberry carbonated. Oh.
Yeah, cancel me, guys. I hate Alani and Ghost.
No, it's C4.
I gotta try that C4.
Ask him about alien. Oh my God, man! You know, y'all are asking the same question that you've heard me answer before. My answer before is the same answer. So there you go. I answered your question. Got another one? Look, guys, you don't have the old, like I explained to you, and if you read in my YouTube video, it clearly states it's 2026 and it's a new year and big things are happening.
You know what? Like, I feel bad for people who have been live streaming for forever because your history is all over the internet, right? Like,
and there's a lot of false allegations added to my history too.
Like, well, I'm just grateful that none of my past has been broadcast on the internet because people would probably be mad at me too for things that I've done. Like, when I was a stupid kid,
if they were real people, they would come to you like you're coming to me.
Okay, hold on.
And be respectful about it, not get you on a show and make fun of you and try to get you all riled up. And you know, that's what they think is going on right now. I'm chilling, guys. I just, you know, I get a kick out of everything you say because you're not gonna trigger me anymore. Once I say you've broken the trigger, right? Like I've said this, and I think a few other lives. I might have deleted one of them because GP's ugly self was on there. Which I can't stand, really. I really can't stand her. I love how she came onto my show that day, talked a bunch of shit about Jacob, and then went on his panel that night and started on me.
Gonzo, can you address that Fowler Files 1 comment, please? Is that true? Did you do that?
What?
I'm seeing a comment here by Fowler Files 1. I'm not going to read it out loud because I don't think it's appropriate.
I just pulled
but
it up. It says,
yeah.
Gonzo said you passed around pictures of my wife.
So
and
is
to GP.
Did Gonzo, is that real? I need you to address that, please.
I don't know what he's talking about. Whose wife?
I think he's talking about Lil Me. I think that's a Lil Me thing.
Little Me, you cannot get me out of your head, bro. Like, seriously, go see a fucking therapist, man. Seriously. Go, because you're just gonna make yourself more crazy.
Okay, so is that did you ever pass around pictures of someone else's family to GP?
You really want to go there? You really want to go there? Because I'm gonna roast my children. They've taken pictures of my pastor being
they
raped.
did that too. Oh.
Okay. So don't fucking go there with me, little me. And you're stalking me on your wife's Facebook. That's why your ass got blocked. And yeah, I did pass around your picture because I was hoping that one of my friends would have saw your fucking stupid ass and let you know what time it was. Because there are people that are tired of you, man. There are people that are fed up with you that are in the background that don't get on a camera.
But Lil Me, did you do the same thing?
Wait, listen, they've done way more.
How does two wrongs make a right?
What?
Okay, if
I already tried, but that was a long time ago.
Photos of your family? That's wrong. Because two wrongs don't make a right.
He's done more than that. He's done more than that. He's called my kid's mom and caused problems. You understand? Like, these people tried to destroy my family's life. So me passing around him and his wife in a picture that was posted on Facebook, you came into my Facebook.
That is
so hello, welcome to the Lion's Den, bitch. I did screenshot it because you know why? Just for my protection. Because I'm coming out with the balls of steel now, okay? And when I work out, all I do is say 1, 2, 3. That's all I got to do is lift my ball sack up, 3 times, and I'll beat one of yin's asses. I'm telling you right now, fuck around and find out. That's all I'm telling you. Fuck around and find out.
Yeah. I think
go ahead, continue to tell the whole fucking saga of something I don't even pay any mind to anymore.
I do want to confirm this part though. As long as I've talked to Little Me, he's always tried to keep family shit out of this. Okay. Like he tries to avoid the family shit. At least what he said to me. I can't confirm he said that to me.
Yeah. Well, I
said, I don't know who half the people are on the internet that do things. Yeah. I don't know.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? Who's doing what?
Well, and
who's got what name?
We can sit here
every time I come back, right? I'll take a break. And then I'll come back and there's new people.
Yeah.
And they just jump on the bandwagon.
Me.
Yeah, but that's stupid. You just jump on the bandwagon and start talking about a man you don't know.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I could be certifiably fucking crazy. You don't know that. But I'll tell you this right now, I'm not afraid of none of those Sasquatch. I'm not afraid of nobody coming to my door.
Hold on a second, guys.
Telling you right now.
It's not an open panel tonight. It's another person. No. It's not an open panel tonight. It was.
This is something I
would. Me and you are never talking again. Me and you have nothing to say. I have nothing to say.
And also, that was probably the only way.
No.
Okay.
I have nothing ever to say to him again.
But just for everybody watching, that was probably the only way I was going to get this set up. I couldn't get it set up as an open panel with everybody jumping on. Nobody would be able to talk.
I didn't even want an open panel. I just wanted to talk to Dylan myself because y'all go crazy, man. Like, I feel like this is the only way where we can have a legible conversation. Like, if there's a million people hopping in and out, and then there's just gonna be a bunch of yelling and shit. Like, how about I ask some questions? Dylan says what he needs to do.
my other tactic is there's a bunch of people up on a panel, I'll just drop. And you won't see me the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I'll be gone. I'll be a ghost.
Wouldn't you rather like be able to hear what he has to say anyways? Like, that's what I want, because like I don't know who he is. Let me get to know him, please. And I understand that I see all your questions. I'm so down. I'm down for all of the questions.
And she's definitely taking notes. If you guys haven't noticed, she's taking notes of you guys' questions. So she's over here trying to get things figured out.
Well, and I see some questions, and I think that there's some questions that I'm definitely not going to be asking because I just think generally they're inappropriate. And whether I don't care about what his response would be to that question, but I don't feel comfortable asking it. So if there's going to be questions that I'm seeing that I don't feel comfortable asking, I'm not going to ask them because in my opinion, like, I don't agree with whatever is being said, but like, I'm not a fan of those types of individuals, but I don't feel comfortable. Like, I have kids. Right. So I don't feel comfortable talking about that sort of stuff. So I'm not going to be.
Yeah, but me and my kids, we have a beautiful relationship today. Yeah. And that's that. That's that. That is that. I changed my ways. They act like I don't do that, though. They call me a deadbeat dad. They call me all this shit. And my therapist told me, you eat people raw. And if you don't, I'm gonna get on your ass. That's how my therapist is.
Okay.
Let him say whatever he's got to say. He'll get tired. You know, this is what keyboard warriors do.
Lil Me, I understand that you have your receipts, you have your history, whatever it is. That's my husband, by the way.
5 years old receipts, like shit that people don't have no business knowing about to begin with. Because I'm a different person now, and you haters don't like it. You don't like it that I'm a different person. You don't like it that I am not slamming things and doing this and doing that. I just told you, all I got to do is lift my ball sack 3 fucking times. That's what you fuckers are worth.
Okay. Thank you,
T-Roll. I only have one rule, and it's just don't bring up family shit in the chat.
Yeah.
I won't.
I really don't feel comfortable.
I only timed it out. You can come back. I'm not trying to be mean. It's the only rule I set for the chat, and it's just so I don't have to play mod the whole time, and I can actually, listen.
I'm allowed to have kids and have OnlyFans.
Oh,
what's
here we
wrong
go.
with that, Smith?
Here we go. Don't start harassing this person now, Smith, because I'm going to contact somebody in the Canadian area, and I'm going to get them videos. And I'm going to turn your ass in, okay? And I'm also going to tell them that you're addicted, that you got done addicted to harassing people. You sick, psychotic, fucking schizophrenic piece of fucking trash. That's what you are, bro. You're the real capital of a locale. You're a real capital of a locale.
Okay, I'm gonna address this.
That shit, man.
I think if this man is speaking on me, I think that I'm gonna address it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It will become. This is what they do. You understand? If they don't like that you're not following or listening to what they're saying, they're gonna start, doing kinds of things like this. I'm just letting you know.
I gotta let my mods know. Hey, don't block stuff unless it's about family stuff, because I gotta see the comments come in. I can't monitor it all, and I also don't want every single one of my mods.
Might be a little triggering to them. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They might get a little triggered stuff.
I just don't need
I'm
everybody blocking everything. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to turn everybody into a mod.
okay.
I gotta
So
see comments come through.
I am going to address that comment. Sir, are you not okay with a woman doing what she needs to provide for her children? I am allowed to not feel comfortable talking about certain things because I have children. It's not like I have my kids in my OnlyFans videos, okay? The two are not related, not even a little, okay? My OnlyFans is actually something that only happens when my kids aren't around, okay? I don't involve them. They don't know about it. I keep them completely separate. And I'm not going to feel bad for that. So you can continue to look like your photo there
Oh
and be a
no,
hater
that's
on
him.
me. And I will just continue making my money, right? Oh, I will. I will sell myself, Smith. My husband loves that money that I bring in from my OnlyFans. Me and my husband go on dates because of all the small, insignificant men that pay for my OnlyFans. So please, tell me more about what you know about making money for your family in every way possible. I work 7 days a week to bring in that money for my kids. So how about you fucking eat my ass? Okay? I don't care. My husband is weak. Oh, yeah, he's so weak. So weak to let his wife make in so much fucking money. You know, I went on a 13-day vacation paid for by my OnlyFans people. That was like 25 grand. Can you make 25 grand in like 3 months? I don't know. I honestly don't believe that you can. So please, bring it back. Come back. Talk shit to me. I beg you. Oh my God. I beg you.
I feel like it was given away, Gonzo, when she called it university. I felt like, oh, that's a dead giveaway. She speaks English and she's talking about going to university.
Well, I do go to university.
Well, there's Canadian on Canadian hate right now. Carl's also. We
the
call
school
it going to college.
literally has the word university at the end.
I know, but we call it going to college here. And that's why I knew. I was gonna say it's a dead giveaway. It's a British thing / Canadian thing. But yeah, Carl's also Canadian. He's a fellow Canadian that you're having beef with.
Well, anyways, like last thing I'm gonna say on that is that I am not here forcing you to go pay for my OnlyFans. Everyone has a choice. But there are men out there who want to see me spread my ass cheeks. Okay? And I am more than willing to let them pay for that. The thing is, you have free will. You don't have to. So please, judge me. Because I really don't care.
So,
enjoy. I hope
I'm not touching my hey. I'm not I'm not touching myself. See, y'all think I'm stupid or something. Y'all don't realize. You notice I wasn't cutting in. I was letting her chew your ass up. You know, I was just letting that go. I actually enjoyed it. It's about time somebody doesn't just go by everything somebody says. You know, and you know, like a lot of people do, you know. A lot of people do that. They do. You got a nasty habit of that.
You know what, boss man? You're right. I love being on my back. It makes me so much money. And I love it. Sometimes I like to roll around on my bed like Scrooge McDuck, you know, like with a bunch of fucking bills all over my bed. Like,
Diabolical. And please pull your shirt up a little bit.
Oh, are they falling out?
Damn.
But okay, so Lil Me, I did actually watch those lives where he was commenting about my OnlyFans. I'm not really that worried about it. Like, he has since apologized in actually one of his most recent lives.
Yes.
And even then, even if he didn't, everyone's allowed to have their opinion. You're just not allowed to verbally judge me for it, because I don't judge you for your choices. Don't judge me for working on OnlyFans. Like, who gives a shit?
That's why I did what I did. That's why, I said what I said.
Yeah.
That was the difference.
You took
Sometimes the
accountability
heat
for
of the
that.
moment, you'll say something, and you're like, I gotta, go
Have
back
a good
and.
night, Smithy Boo.
Peace out, Jacob.
Yeah. So ultimately, like, you want to hate on me, that's fine. If that's the only thing I got going for me that's negative, I will take it in tenfold. Cops in the live chat. Hey, cops.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yins, really? Like, this is so, like, played out, man. Like, this is.
Oh,
this
no,
is like a
that's from
broken
Michael.
record.
That's from Michael Moody, though.
Oh, Michael Moody, you're nothing but a follower too, man, because you couldn't even take the heat, bro. And stop sending me stuff, man. Stop sending me stupid Nazi stuff. Like, no disrespect. Andre, Andre wanted me to call that out. He said 2028 he wants the box, and I said, I don't know. I don't know.
Is it going to be in the United States? Is he going to come back to the US?
It would have to. It would have to be. It would definitely have to be.
They fly you out to Australia. You can train with kangaroos.
Crazy.
God, my God. No. But yeah, Michael Moody, you can consistently have sent me stuff over and over and over again, man. And then I'll ask you a question and you just heart everything. That's it. You don't even answer me, Mike. So I don't know what you're doing.
He does that to everybody. He just sends me videos and stuff too. You know who I had to buy? Hayden.
But I told my mom. Well, I didn't tell her yet. But if I talk to her,
did you ever meet Hayden? I had to block him right away. That guy.
I don't trust him. I don't. That's why I say now I'm at a point where I've met so many different people in so many different areas of the web. And I mean, I've been at it since 2014. When I first came into this, it was because of all of the awakening. And, I'm originally from New York.
Okay.
So
cool.
And that's where it all took place. That part of
that'll help you with the Montauk reference. It's Montauk, New York, where that supposedly took place.
Oh, it did. It did, yeah, for sure.
No, I'm just saying, but that's the location that's tied to it, is what I mean.
Okay.
And I believe it's and a lot of people believe it's still going on. It's still going on. I have reason to believe that there is. Last time I went out there in 2020, I found some pretty fishy stuff. So, but I didn't know if I wanted to get involved. But it's a community that's hard to stick with, and Jacob's like, I should stick with that type of content. But the problem is I'll take that and I'll talk about that content, and these people will try to contact people or send the cops to my house, or they've done that before. They've sent plumbers to my house. They've created Grindr accounts with pictures of me and Ryan Garcia, a famous boxer nonetheless, where, if they find that photo, or somebody, like GP said she turned it in, but I don't believe her. But if someone reports that photo to Golden Boy, oh Oh boy. If I was you, I would take that photo completely down on Grindr, because you're messing with a guy that is not a YouTube fighter, not a YouTube fighter anymore. He's a welterweight at 147, and everybody wants to fight him now. Okay, and he's a golden boy nonetheless with a contract. So you're fucking with a serious situation. And Oscar's
Michael Moody. Michael Moody's putting penises in my chat.
I love it. I love it. Send more penis. Oh my God. Okay, so what Lil Me said about Rocco likes to touch his nips and sniff feet, bro. Like, how, like that? Like,
yo,
why
I'm not here for an OnlyFans session, okay?
Yeah,
I'm not here for an OnlyFans session.
that's
So don't go and make this live like I'm touching myself, because you already said that. And I did it right in front of the camera. All I said is fighting one of yins that are a keyboard warrior that's probably over 200 pounds that eats a box of Twinkies while he's sitting at his laptop, or his fingertips are all, color of Cheetos because he eats Cheetos and acts like a damn keyboard warrior all day that won't get off his lazy ass. His mom's probably like, you need to go get yourself a job there, youngin'. You need to go get yourself a job. No, mama, please. I'll do the right thing so you don't throw me on my ass. I'm gonna be real. Hillbillies and rednecks to me are a little bit different. Rednecks can be horrible, can be trash subject. And that's what I dealt with. That's what I dealt with. Downright real trash, real dirt, real horrible people.
I don't think my fingers are yellow.
You got yellow fingers, Fence?
Do I?
No, I'm not talking about you, silly. You're funny. No, I'm not talking about you.
No, I know. Someone in the chat was like, let's see yours right now. And I was like,
oh my God. Don't even pay people like that. People like that have probably no brain cells. These people can't think for themselves. Oh, yeah, little family. Yeah, little family strong. We always win. Yeah, you're a bunch of fucking bullies is what you are. And you know what? You need a bully to fucking bully you. That's what you need. And every time I hit that fucking bag, I hear those little girls crying when they got taken from their father. And let me tell you what, one of yous come to my fucking door. I'm telling you right now, there is going to be, I'm going to do something. And you better hope your camera girl can pull me off, because she might get just thrown the fuck off into the middle of nowhere. Some skinny, skanky ass hoe from whatever, you decide whoever to pay a cash app, probably a $20 to come to my house. Get the fuck out of here, you lowlifes. Fuck out of here. I want you to come. I want you to come. Oh, I just got a twitch thinking about it.
Well, I mean, like, okay, no,
and in my voice right now,
remember,
pain.
You know
in
better.
my voice is a little bit of pain, and also, I did catch a victory, right?
Jacob, I think we need to clean up the chat, please.
I'm not even paying any mind to it, but what are they saying?
No,
Probably.
I wouldn't even.
I don't pay them any mind.
Yeah, no family stuff, guys. I'm timing anybody out that does family stuff.
We really need to be mindful of that. That's disrespectful. We're trying to have a civil conversation here.
You sound like a teacher.
I literally could. Yeah, I'm studying mental health right now, dude. People. I'm gonna be like picking apart.
You're the type
what
of person
say.
that fits right. Yeah.
Like, We asked you to do one thing. You're not following that. I understand that you've got some negativity surrounding.
But I mean, this is stuff that I've apologized for,
This is
and
like
they
the
still
basic
are
rule that we
on
set out,
it.
like literally the only one. So please make sure we're following it. Gonna need you to apologize in the chat. Sorry for talking about shit. We said we wouldn't.
I mean, I apologize to Payday.
But you're
The
still
first
going
night
hard
it
on
happened.
it.
I agree, Lil Me. He also shouldn't be talking about it. I would also say to you this, Rocco, probably don't talk about your kids on here, and then people won't respond about that too.
Yeah. So we're
Well,
both
You know
gonna
what I mean?
Just
take a
something
second.
I'm letting them know. I'm letting them know how I think now. Where my brain goes when I snap.
Can we do a grounding exercise?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. I'm good.
No, I know. I want Lil Me to do a grounding exercise with me. Okay. So we're gonna put our feet on the floor, our hands in our lap, and then we're gonna take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth.
That works good.
Okay.
What is happening?
We're doing a grounding exercise, Jacob.
All right.
I said that
Yeah,
already.
it is really. No, it does. The breathing part. The breathing
Okay.
part really helps.
I'm way too
Now-
high to be grounded right now. I'm high as giraffe.
I'm going to try to be grounded.
Right. I'm as high as giraffe pussy right now, and I don't have time for the ground. What are you talking about?
No, man, I know what you mean. That in itself will ground you, honestly.
Well, thank you so much, Lil Me, for participating with me. I hope you did. What? I'm just using the tools.
Payday. You know, I have no ill will. I have no ill will with Payday. None. I wish him the
What
best.
is Payday? I like Payday.
He doesn't even. And you know the most interesting part about this is Payday has not bothered me at all since I've apologized and we went our separate ways.
Is that a person?
But everyone else seems to want to continue that whole thing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
he's-
fine.
I haven't heard anything new. I've looked, but I haven't heard anything new, But
Okay.
I don't know if he's even on.
I watched him do the ones I like the most from him. I went up with him one time and I heard him do a Midwest Choppers verse that Yellow Wolf did, and then he also did a remake of Pop the Trunk.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good music.
Yeah. But so I was in a really, really bad place mentally, and but I did apologize, and I left it at that. And then it just transpired because so many people, grown adults now, want to continue to get involved, and it didn't help when there were two other guys that were egging it on. A lot of the adults don't understand when they're at work. These kids were on there harassing the hell out of me because they're trying to make a point for somebody that they could be this big Billy bully tough guy. You know what I mean?
I've experienced children who do the same thing.
Right. Part of Lion's Den is I created that to stop the bullying.
Right. Okay.
The two people that are being referred to in the chat, that's Little Payday, who's a rapper, and then I believe I remember Rebel 45. He was on my chat. He's been on my panel before as well.
I don't speak to none of them no more. I don't. I left them alone. I've left them alone.
So if all of these things that happened and there were conversations had where you apologized and he did, I'm assuming he accepted your apology because nothing.
Well, he obviously did. He don't bother me, but other people do, and they continue it. And I'm talking about grown folks. I'm talking
Yeah,
about people that are adults. Like it's disgusting. I mean, I got, involved and, and I put out some, I should have listened to what Gonzo said. I didn't. And you know what? I got strung in. They had me thinking that, but it's kind of a good thing that I got rid of GP, which it is, and JC, because they ended up being a problem. Because what they were doing was, I didn't know they were going in and blocking a bunch of people, and I don't know, they could have blocked somebody good and I didn't even see it,
Okay.
But, yeah, I apologized over and over again, and
Square.
I don't even know.
Just keeps on.
I don't know if me and
No.
I don't even know if me and Rocco ever even talked about
I
Square.
don't talk. Look, man, I don't. He went his separate way. I went my separate way. That was another whole thing. They were trying to get us to fight one another. And of course, at the time, I was still not in the right mindset. And, I went ahead and I was going to do it, but then something happened and I don't talk to him no more. I don't. I once I stopped talking to a person, now I've realized, like in that situation, I'm not going to talk to him again. There's no need.
Right.
There's just no need, because as long as I'm doing what I'm doing, you shouldn't be worried about what I'm. That if I'm not hurting you, or I'm not contacting the police and sending them to your home, or threatening you, or going on your lives and, sniping and stealing your likes and stealing your subscribers and doing all this hateful fucking shit, then leave me alone. You know what I mean? Because I might get privy to that, and I'm getting privy to that, and I might end up locking in, and I might end up doing the same fucking shit back. And don't think I won't. Because like I said, you will never, ever, 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 none of you, I said it in my first live, will push me off of Facebook or YouTube. Anywhere.
Yes.
If Boss Man will promote it. No. That's you trying to start trouble.
He can
That's
make
you trying to start trouble. So I'll say yeah.
What I was gonna say is, Granny could make 150, and he also has never boxed before in his life. He already said he doesn't want to do it. He already said he doesn't want to do it, so he doesn't want to do it. I'm not. That's man. No, I don't. I forgot he came up on your panel, and he said that recently. Yeah,
there you go. Not chickening out, respecting boundaries.
Granny didn't. No. Granny didn't say he didn't want to fight. He said he kind of did chicken out. He goes, "I'm too old to fight." He goes, "I'd probably just shoot you." That's what he said.
It is what it is. People
was getting wild.
Yeah, well, I mean, I knew the response was coming like that, though. I knew when he came up, he was going to respond.
Granny got dropped on his ass by a gay guitar guy. That's the only boxing match. It's the only boxing match he's ever had. That's shout out to Soup Party. That's
do you think Granny would box me?
That's Granny's arch nemesis.
Oh my god, man!
Yeah.
Oh
really?
No.
Granny boxed him.
Yeah, Granny boxed him. There's video of it on the internet. Granny got dropped twice in the fight.
Oh my god, that's
he says he slipped on the sand, but
they are toast. Don't worry. I'll be the first one to remind people to fucking chill.
Oh, you're good. I'm watching it somewhat. Like I said, I only put one rule in there today.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And it's also helping people field questions as well. Like there's a few that sneak through that are actually worth asking.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the worst boxing match. You gotta ask Fence Fence, you gotta ask Granny about that sometime. About this boxing match between him and gay guitar guy.
Oh,
I wanna know if Granny would box me.
I don't think Granny's into the boxing stuff like that. I really don't.
No, I think Granny would try to.
But I don't know why Andre insists that I, announce a 2028 bout between me and him.
Yeah.
March
Andre definitely wants to fight.
I don't know why though, man. I'm not, that I hit a bag, boy.
But I would assume Granny doesn't want to box you. He just wants to see your box. If I had to guess.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah,
we'll wrestle in mud.
That's more. Yeah,
no. Yeah. I don't like the UFC stuff. I don't know. Something about boxing I like when somebody gets a really good hit and splits the guy open and then literally smiles at him.
My pen's dying.
Are you training kickboxing too?
Not at the moment. I'm gonna be.
I didn't know if it was just boxing or if you were throwing.
Well, I'm not gonna talk. Yeah, I'm not gonna discuss that on here.
Okay.
Because remember when I got they contact. Oh yeah, that's right. Fence. Thank God this came up. I love it. I love it because it's funny to me. Okay, they contacted.
Dylan, look at this comment. Granny, aka Booty Man.
Oh my gosh. No. They contacted a gym that I was supposed to go to. And they sent the fake HIV results. And the guy never contacted me back. So as far as the gym, we don't talk about that. I don't, you know what I mean? I might privately train. There are private trainers. I mean,
safe word. What are you talking about?
And that's nobody's business until it's time to get in the ring. And I told Andre, I said, it's not going to be just, you're going to get in there and all your anger is going to, I'm going to stay steady with the jab. I'm going to stay on the hook, really close in on the hook. And I'm going to leave body room. That way I can get a body shot if I have to. But I told Andre, I said, I really do not want to do this because
I say, man, you can't break Mr.
I want to fight.
Face.
Huh?
Andre's good. I said you can't break Mr. GQ's face. Andre's a good looking guy.
No. I just don't want to. No, I would never. I'm just saying, I'm working on the technique of getting the good wraparound like Garcia did on Barrios in the last fight when he got him down in the first round. Like where he just wrapped around and he hooked him and then knocked him. You remember?
Sir Raps thinks Andre would win the fight. And then that's Dre walks off
for
slow.
You to imagine and me to show you. That's it, Another thing with that is like, Andre, I don't know why he wants to fight though. It's just like, I can't understand that. Like,
I don't even know who Andre is.
Bro, I told you. I'll drop 10 pounds and go to 150 if you want to fuck at the bar. It'd be a good time.
Oh my God. I would watch the hell out of that.
Come on, dude. We could sell pay-per-views for that for sure. I fucking get you out to the gym.
Well, yeah. We'll talk.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
We'll definitely.
I've never boxed.
I don't want to do the trash talk with you. We're not going to do trash. We're just going to fight.
Oh,
that's fair.
I don't know why they do trash talk anyways.
I mean, I do believe in the trash talk, getting into somebody's head.
I've also never trained in boxing or boxed before either.
Well, then we might. Did you hear about Christian Rock? She fought tonight. Blueface's ex.
Who is Dre?
It's Andre Little.
Oh,
I just don't
I feel like I've heard that name
understand.
before.
Yeah, he's I don't know, what do you call him? Alien abductee, time traveler.
What?
Well, I just don't. Yeah, and I tried to explain to him about why Nazis and all that basically trigger me because the German scientists we all know came over here in the 70s or so and started like experimenting.
What German scientists are you talking about?
Nazi Germans.
They had several. Well, they had several Nazi scientists.
Paperclip.
In Project Paperclip, basically what happened is they actually split up the Nazis. Majority of them, it was kind of a 50-50 split. A lot of them went to the Soviet Union, and then a lot of them went to the United States. And that's basically how NASA was started by Project Paperclip. It was ran by Werner von Braun, who was pretty historic Nazi, also created rockets. But he was historic because, like, when he would pick the slowest Jew at the facility, and he would hang them out front, just so people weren't that slowest person. It was Werner von Braun was a fucked up dude, and he basically helped us start NASA.
Some of that program stuff is deep. The SSP stuff is deep.
Yeah, I definitely I'm gonna admit right now I'm kind of interested in finding out more about it. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm like, I believe
if you're gonna, I'm just saying, if you're ever gonna research Montauk or go there, be very careful.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna go anywhere, but I like watching videos and documentaries and stuff. So.
I'll tell you right now, people go missing.
I'll help you get a rundown.
People go missing.
Please. I love it.
People have went missing.
Please no.
Yeah. And they're usually Montauk children. They're usually like
and sometimes they find people's cars. Sometimes they find people's cars and no one in the car. And the car left on, and I'm not kidding.
That's
there was a lot of in the documentary in like Montauk Chronicles, which is a kind of a little like dramatized, but they basically talk about
Well, I know the gentleman in the mask. Yeah, I know the gentleman in the mask.
But they would get street kids and people that didn't have families, so they wouldn't be missed. And those were the people that they would try to target for snatching up because nobody would know that they were missing.
From the city. They get on the train and they come out from the city and they get stuck in Montauk, and they used to ride, or they would ride around and look and scope you out, and they'd jerking kids into vans. There's all kinds of crazy shit. I mean, it really does sound nuts when a person tells you, yeah, this happened to me. When you realize that if it did really truly happen to you, and there are going to be people that are going to make fun of you, call you crazy.
Well, that's
but at the same time, a lot of them people are flat earthers. They are.
People are always going to react like, "Oh no, what the fuck? That's not real." How that
like James Bruce said, people are going to think I'm crazy, but I don't really give a shit.
They want.
Hey, Sai, good to see you.
The government wants people to make people think they're crazy, right? Because the shit that's actually happening, they don't want people to know about. So they cover it up and they fucking fake all this bullshit and like they make people believe that it's not real so that they can continue to get away with it.
And there's there's government provocateurs that will pitch a wrong story just to get people to follow it.
Literally.
Follow the wrong information. Yeah, the
Yep.
CIA's done that for years and
Yep.
years.
Because like
It's
shit will come out
horrible.
and then it'll get buried. So
You know, but Mod Talk is definitely it's proven.
yeah.
I
love
yeah,
that.
growing up out there and meeting people and older people, like there were some older individuals that grew up in like the real era of it actually happening in this, you understand, reality.
Yeah.
Now, see, they had the ability to do different things. So, I mean, if you listen to the insider and me, like I barely spoke the whole time. Like it was downloads, and you know he doesn't hold back. He doesn't.
Lil me, I have prefaced
So.
this a few times now, is that I don't know anything about Rocco. I'm not going to halt the interview mid-interview to watch those video links. I saved them. I'm going to watch them later. You got to give me a hot minute to
People
actually
aren't
see
even
the
viewing
information.
those videos like that much anymore, man. Like I don't know why you keep rehearsing the same thing
but
over and over again. It's a dead issue.
She didn't know Rocco from
Literally
anybody else or
nothing.
Dylan from anybody else. Like
Nothing.
she like I said, she just heard rumors. That was the whole reason we actually set this up. Doesn't
Literally,
mean she can't follow other stuff after this or check out other
Yeah.
stuff. She's just
Like-
she just wanted to go to the source first, see what she could hear from Rocco.
the thing is, like, I appreciate all the links. I'm going to take them. I'm going to watch them later. Like that, I appreciate that. But saying that I haven't watched the interviews when I'm literally right now.
They pressure people to do this. This is what they do. Whenever I meet a friend on the internet, they go to that person and they, you know, tell that person all this horrible stuff about me. Meanwhile, I'm changed here, you know, and I have a testimony, right? And I was, when I was in the foster care system, like they make fun of this. I mean, they've even made fun of my dead dad. Okay. They went and shit on my dead dad's grave and sent pictures. And I'm going to tell you right now, you were so lucky. My sister, one of my sisters, I'm not even going to say her name because you know what? It doesn't even connect to my name.
Don't even talk about family stuff.
No. She can handle herself. She'll choose somebody and spit them the fuck out. She already doesn't like little me at all. She said there's been a few times I've wanted to jump in your chat and like those motherfuckers.
I did see this. I actually had a question about that too. The Rocco saying that Fence was in love with little me or something like that. Did you say something like that?
I apologize for it. See, that's what I mean. You're going back to the same old thing. What's your main focus? What's your main goal with me, bro? Because I'm telling you, your karma from the whatever your God is, man, you got a serious. Let me tell you something. I'm a child of God, whether you want to believe that or not, trying to reach out to my priest, tell my priest, putting penis pictures up next to my God. Father made me lose my damn job. You just don't know when to fucking stop. And then you blame his son for coming over here and deciding to smoke a joint and bring a beer with him, and you blamed me for that. You can't blame me for another folk doing. If I decide to go have a drink tonight, that's on me. That's on me. I can't blame nobody but myself. So all this, I do this to people, I manipulate people. Why don't you go look at Brian T. Sang? He owes the damn government, the IRS, thousands of dollars.
He's threatening
people in the UK. He's threatening people in the UK. You people don't think I don't do my research from the background. You better listen to what Peter the Insider said about me. And Jacob, you heard a little bit about the interview with me.
I did.
What did
Well,
he say?
me-
I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about my
And he was talking
programming.
about, and he was talking about what kind of programming you received and how it was different from everybody else.
Monarch Corporation.
So, I want to tell a story about myself. When I was young, so I have 4 children. And
Wow.
I know, right? So actually crazy, dude. My 3 eldest, they are from one my baby daddy, basically. And then I have my youngest one who is with my current husband. And my 3 sons, they go and visit their father every weekend. So right now I have no children here other than my youngest, who is outside playing. My baby daddy is 7 years older than me. So when I was 16, he was 23.
Oh.
And we were hanging out, we were having sex. He was buying me alcohol, and I wanted that. I wanted to have sex with him. I wanted him to buy me liquor. I wanted all of that. So, whereas I'm saying that drinking and smoking with someone who's underage is inappropriate, yeah, I totally get that. But I made choices myself.
No, this kid was not underage. No. It was how it was broadcasted to my godfather, who has never called me again because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like you were a victim, even though you were a willing victim. I mean, I hate to break it to you. I just have to think about when a human brain is fully developed. It's like 25.
Yeah.
But even then, you're being 25. You're still over the age of majority, right?
I get it. It's easy to bribe a fucking child with booze and shit, and yes, they would sound like a great time at the time, but I don't see how that. Yes, that I guarantee that sounded fun at 16.
But what if it's me going to him and being like, "Hey, you're older. You're old enough. Can you buy me liquor?"
There are people that are like that. Our family members.
I'm not saying that it was a good decision. It definitely wasn't a good decision.
No, I shouldn't have been drinking at that age, and that makes sense.
But just because you wanted to do it, the adult in the situation should have said, "No, you're a child. I'm not buying you alcohol."
Yeah.
But clearly,
I wouldn't buy a child alcohol. Just so we're clear.
No.
Well, because alcohol is disgusting.
Oh yeah.
I don't drink alcohol.
You're coming to my side now in this story.
Well, I mean, it's just it tastes bad, and I don't like it. But I'm also nowhere near a liquor store.
But you really liked it when you were 16, is what I'm saying.
I know, because I was experimenting, and I wanted to feel that inebriation. I wanted to experience something, and I thought maybe it would be, and I would enjoy it. But ultimately, I found out that no matter how much alcohol I tried, I hated all of it. So
yeah,
it's disgusting.
It is. It really. To me, it's a demon.
Yeah. No, it's bad.
That's why I said karma for people is going to come back around. And I don't mean to sound, like I wish death on anybody, but,
no.
You see what happened to a lot of people in your community when I left y'all alone. Wade Deaver, God rest his soul. But you know what? He was a horrible person to me. He got on there and, tried to counsel my mother You know, my mother had no business being on that show with a bunch of strangers.
Have a good night, everyone. I appreciate you stopping in.
We'll probably
And
wrap
being
up right
respectful to
around.
me.
We'll probably wrap up around the 2 hour mark. So we got another 15 minutes. If you guys had anything else you guys wanted to talk about before we departed.
No, I think a lot of the stuff that Dylan said was really helpful. And
Rocco, do you have any questions? You have any questions for
Yeah.
Fence? I feel like you've been
Yeah.
asking all the questions. So
It's been a great show. I like how you want to hear it from the person themselves.
That's really important to me.
And I'm going to tell you right now, some of those videos, trigger warning, because there are some videos where if you're smart enough, you'll be able to tell that they took my voice and said that said that I,
Right.
yeah, there are videos out there like that. They're just horrendous videos. Yeah,
Well,
I threatened a girl. I threatened a girl with a hammer, so you're going to see that. And I apologize, and it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. So it's like, you know, anything you see, it's pretty much recycled garbage that I do not get myself involved with anymore. I'm a different person today. I will repeat that over and over, no matter what anybody wants to think in the chat. Think what you want to think. Thank you for the entertainment. You know what I mean? And once again, thank you for the rent in space in your head. You know, it's quite comfortable knowing that I'm, you know, renting a lot of space in your head. At least I know I'm on the A side and you're on the other side.
Yeah.
That's where you are.
Well, if I can say from a mental health point of view, I think that a lot of people make a lot of seriously negative mistakes. You know, people do things that, you know, they regret because in the heat of the moment, they're having a really emotional response to what is happening. And as long as you're taking that opportunity to kind of like understand that those things maybe probably shouldn't have been said, but you're doing that work.
They were all, it was all uncalled for. It was, you know, I will say, a lot of the things I did and said were uncalled for.
Yeah.
But I feel that, you know, you don't need 1,000 cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't need to break that person down more than they're already broken down, because of course the first instinct is going to be to strike back in a hateful way.
Yeah.
And they
like,
call it giving them milk. So you know what? I don't give them milk. You know, I don't do that. They can think that, but I don't give them milk.
Before I actually that is a good question. But before Dylan provides an answer to that question, I do just want to say that people experience trauma in different ways. So whereas like he may be trying to like work on himself and be a better person he comes back every year saying that he's a new person, whatever, right? But if you're gonna chronically
This time around, the difference, I got into therapy.
And that's huge.
Okay. And I see a therapist. Yeah. And I'm almost off of the medication that I've been on for over 10 years because of anxiety, PTSD, and that's clozapam. And
that's a heavy
I was
one.
on 8 milligrams a day. I am now on 1.5 a day.
Okay. Well,
so I'm glad to get off these things. You know, I don't want to be on that the rest of my life.
They're especially bad if you mix drinking with them.
Yeah.
Any kind of mood
that was like my problem too. Is I would take a handful of pills and I would drink.
Yeah.
And I do all this crazy stuff. But I mean, they even were so obsessed that they videoed me.
Yeah.
Falling asleep in a chair.
Yeah. I just think that if people are
burning myself and not, you know, saying, you know, call somebody or something, you know, I get to burn my house down. No, they sat in front of the camera and they all thought that it was funny. I don't have no burn holes in my pants now. Actually, I just got a brand new pair of Nike Air Force. They're looking fresh too.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Yeah. And I got the
I think
KC
you
hoodie
need to
on.
stop reintroducing the trauma back to you because you're taking this time and this effort to go through a process to heal yourself to become a better human being overall. But if people are going to continually reprocess that trauma within you, that's going to trigger something in your brain to have these crash outs, right? You're going to be explosive. You're going to be angry. You're going to be,
Not anymore.
you know,
I have tactics.
Yeah.
I have tactics now where I just give it back to them and let them know I don't even pay attention to you guys. You're using my content.
Yeah.
And I'm not even viewing it. I'm
people
sure
need to
they've got
stop
hundreds of
bringing
videos
that
of me by now. I'm sure they got hundreds of videos
Why
of
do
me
people
by
want to
now.
keep kicking a dead horse?
Well, you know, that's what they like to do. It's the young kids. It's the young kids that think that they can just do this stuff because an adult gives them permission. And that's the other thing. If your child is a teenager and they're on the web and they're harassing a man and they're talking about him and his family and doing things, then that's a no-go too.
Well, I don't even think kids should be on the internet, period.
But thank you.
Like,
Thank you.
like there's so many people out there. Like, putting kids on the internet is not only is it stunting their mental growth, but it's also like, you know, opening the door for people with malintentions to, like, you know, make them experience negative shit. Like, it's like you're halting.
You can't raise a kid without the internet nowadays.
I know.
Especially in public schools.
Yeah, it's very
I mean, they send them home. They send them home with laptops.
They literally do.
It's part of their curriculum.
It's the programming too. It's a way of getting into, you know, like they can mess with you through electronics.
No, I just think that, you know, they're hooked up 24/7 to iPads, to computers, to this and that and fucking whatever, and it's like that's not helping. Like, half the time, unless you're sitting there monitoring every single second that they're on these devices, dude, they are seeing fucking shit, dude. I know there's sometimes I walk in from cooking dinner and my son has some fucking crazy ass scary looking shit on YouTube and I'm like, oh my fucking god, turn that off right now. I can't eat, like, you know, so it's like I'll admit, like, my kids use the internet and like there's no doubt about that. Do I like it? Not really. Do I have 100% control over 4 children every day? Absolutely the fuck not. I don't. But like, am I gonna tell them to turn that scary shit off? Abso-fucking-lutely. Like, like,
and it's
shit's psycho these days.
Well, you know, that's why I say, like, the internet is like its own world, you know, like the Hinkleverse. I love, because it's not, they don't really make fun of them. He gets on and says, you haters, and I'm going to have the wood chipper, and he goes, like, you know, like, but hey, it's personality. I mean,
I need your help. I'm going to make a clip later. Can you just say, eat your heart out, Giggle Pickles?
Eat your heart out, Giggle Pickles.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That was a good one. That was a really good one. Yeah, no. She needs to stop telling people that.
Goddamn.
Montauk stuff. I don't.
Oh my God.
You know, and I'm surprised no other real super soldier has jumped down her throat yet.
Okay, so Jason Jennings.
It all.
Hey, what's up, bro? Supporting a guy who talks about touching kids. No, I never once said that was okay. I never said that him touching children was okay. How is that me supporting him?
Hey, what's your weight class, brother? What's your weight class?
Like, that
Why don't you
makes no
come say
sense.
that to my face? What's your
Why
weight
can't
class,
someone
bro?
have a
What's your
conversation?
weight class? I'll show you what my hands really do. Coward ass, keyboard ass, punk ass bitch. Keep my fucking name out of your mouth. You understand?
One thing
Or we
I'm
can
kind of
start it up.
excited for, though, I'm kind of excited for all the videos that are gonna come from people like this Jason dude who is gonna like
Yeah.
cut
Yeah,
and
Jason,
clip
get in
everything that I
contact with
said
me,
too.
bro. Get in contact with me. I'm looking for a sanction. Get in contact with
I'm so
me.
excited
I'm
for
looking
that.
for a fight, bro. I'm looking for a fight. But don't go run into the cops when it's over.
She's a
Don't go run into the cops when it's over.
Oh, I love
Because
it.
I'm
People
telling you
taking
now,
advantage of
I'm
my history and twisting it. Oh, wow.
wow.
So
Wait a minute. Wait a
See,
minute. Wait a
mature.
minute.
that's the type
Wait
of
a minute.
stuff
Wait a
right
minute. Fence.
there is what I
Fence.
mean
What
with
did?
the illegal
What did?
stuff and how you can get in trouble.
What
Jason
did they tweet?
Jennings.
What did Jason
Yeah, he
Jennings
shouldn't
twist
be
about
saying
what you
that
said
stuff.
about
That's
your
not
history?
Well,
true.
the two portions of his comment, because you know he's added them in
He's
on the
implying
same.
that you admitted to supporting that, and
Uh,
that's a stretch.
I
You
never
know what I mean?
admitted
that
to
is a
supporting
But
that.
stretch.
I never
but
admitted
the
to
other
supporting that.
part was you just said that to everybody. You're like, hey, everybody, can I tell you a story? And then
Well, yeah, no,
that
I
was
completely admit that.
okay.
I did tell that story and I am fully admitting that, but that's real life. That's what happened to me and my experiences. I have done a lot of healing. I have gone to therapy. I've
So I was just saying,
taken,
Jason's just saying that you were taken advantage of.
yeah,
I was saying
I
that
guess in
part,
his opinion.
that part, but then he implemented
Supporting
other
a guy
things.
who talks
Are you
about
saying
touching
that the
kids.
man Are you
Yeah,
saying that the
me. You see, he's
man my
talking
baby
about
daddy?
me. Talking about me.
Oh.
That's why
I
I
was
said,
like, my
what
baby
fucking
daddy
weight
doesn't
class
fucking
are
talk
you?
shit about like that. What is going on?
What is your weight, bro? I'm done with you, punk. I'm done with you, coward ass, dirtbag, dirty ass, shit, fucking stained, fucking drawers, rednecks. I'm done with you. Do you not understand that? Do you not get that? Do you not comprehend?
Can you
Do
just
you
clarify
really
that
need
for
me
me,
to
Jason?
rattle your brain? Is that what you want?
We got 2 minutes left. You guys
I'm
want to say
telling you,
your
man,
goodbyes?
I cannot wait for one of you to show up to my house again, because when you do, I'm going to have a crowbar waiting. I promise you. And I'm going to
Okay.
split your head to the white fucking meat. I'm telling you that right now. I
Okay.
am
Yeah.
done.
I want to say one thing
Call
really
it a
quick.
threat. Do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. The shit you've done to me, and if I show it to the cops they'll be like, tip for tat.
So just as an overall clearance, I guess, I came into this not knowing anything about Dylan. I just had some questions. I wanted to know who he was. I come from a mental health standpoint of view. Like, I'm literally training to be a counselor. So I just tried to take it from a third party representative side where I just wanted to listen to what he had to say. I took all the links that everyone posted in chat and I'm going to watch them, but I'm also going to watch them from a third party bystander point of view. And by the way, when y'all make your videos trying to shit on me too, can you make sure to send them to me, because I want to watch. I want to see them too. So send them my way, because I'd love to see how y'all butchered what I said and turned it into something it wasn't. So
Guarantee you that's what happened. Guarantee it.
have a good night, everyone.
You too.
Probably will.
All right. We're wrapping up. We're out of here. We'll check you guys later. Which one is it? Hold on. I can fix it.
Dream drafts like I'm Steve Nash on a rampage. She back cause the weed whack like a landscape bro. Sam went to rehab, hit a bad low, hard pass, part to lean back like Fat Joe. Back throw, put the kids back on her backbone. Think of the kids a little embarrassed like a dad joke. Hello, I'm a red flag with a cash flow. Red flag like I'm Chinese on the flagpole. Loving on every computer all around the whole globe. Feed Max and a Fidels like Castro. Feed Max and a Fidel like Castro. Stay next to my OG like Mac O. Come and teach up the TV. Where the remote tea cuddle no tea kettle. Good for your throat. Tea cuddle no tea kettle. Let's party. Have a ball and I hold a ball like a golf tee. You all the way soft, bitch, I don't play golf. I'm a god-made saint with a cockcase face and a half-black lung from the heartbreak days. I'm a concrete kid with a concave brain doing conquest quietly with cut cocaine. I'm a phantom to my ops like Phantom of the Opera. We get on stage like Broadway plays. We get on stage like Broadway plays. Make them nosedive like MJ's face. Turn a bitch ghost white like MJ face. Give the greatest hits like MJ Jebs. Make a pro profile like MJ's death. And I beat kids' ass like MJ's dad. And I fuel hoes up like methane gas. 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 Methane, I will not date till my death day. Good friend, not a boyfriend for the friend's sake. Won't be in a picture frame, just a bed frame. Treat him like a pet before I give him a pet name. Pet name, give him all jobs, get a friend paid. You give me a big Benz like UK. I give you a Lexus like Texas. One day we gon' pass cars like left lane. Pass cars like a left lane on the highway. Vacate cause I rap great. I can migrate migraines and a headache every last day. Sometimes I think they from God. He telling me stop thinking that way. God give me headaches to stop thinking bad things. She told me leaving and fuck no in that case. I took my children out early like half days. I took my children out early like bomb threats. I keep a 16 inside me like brown dress. Gotta date uglier women, they stress free. I got a 10 on my back cause I'm messy. I got a 10 on my back like I'm messy. I left a web on her body and she put her clothes on the web like it's Etsy. I see your shit, I keep scrolling, I scroll like a Dead Sea. You all the way soft, bitch, I don't play golf. I'm a god-made saint with a cockcase face and a half-black lung from the heartbreak days. I'm a concrete kid with a concave brain doing conquest quietly with cut cocaine. I'm not phantom to my ops like Phantom of the Opera. We get on stage like Broadway plays. Fuel hoes up like methane gas. Fuel hoes up like methane gas.
Yeah.